Welcome to Breaking Dawn.
And I'm here with Chef Shiraz. We're going to be here until 8 o'clock. It is the final show before the showdown at Stefan Run on Sunday. It is the final show before we head into the weekend. And of course, Monday I'm going to come in here exhausted. We had a press conference yesterday. We have a lot of action happening. Chef has his classes starting on the 7th of June. We have, of course, that's not real thing going on, you know. Real thing going on. When I tell you the real thing, it's real thing. It's no small thing, no left thing, no backward thing, no nothing. It's everything. So we got the 4th annual National Spelling and Vocabulary Challenge presented by PAMSA Promotion. That is taking place tomorrow, the 24th of May. It's all happening. Eh, Chef? Everything happening. Yeah, PAMSA and the children, they're gonna square off in this National Spelling and Vocabulary Challenge at Eastgate Mall tomorrow. And of course, Tobago, don't forget, they are headed out to Tobago as well, all right, in July. But for now, we're going to deal with what's happening tomorrow, Eastgate Malls. Eastgate Mall. God, why does I keep saying it like that, boy? I'm telling you, boys, my tongue keeps slipping, boy. Anyway, we're going to get into this very quick because who could wait? Never find out if I could mention this. Yes, though. Yes, though. Big news. Let me see if you give me a year or a nay. I know sometimes it doesn't want nobody know until it happens, eh? But this is my boy. And I'm glad for him, if I could mention it. He didn't respond yet. As soon as you read that tick, right? So we got a lot of things, not the tick, but as soon as the tick turned blue. As soon as you read the message. So we have a lot on the agenda here this morning. We have a 10-minute clip. 10 minutes. And it has to do with that press conference yesterday. And the reason why it's going to be 10 minutes is I thought that the Prime Minister laid it out perfect. She was very calculated. She was very precise in giving the information to the public. And I want to share that information. But before we get to that, the front page of the paper this morning, don't test me, Yui. She said, listen, don't test me, you know. All of a sudden, after 10 years, all you find a voice, all you could talk now. Right? Don't come and talk about what plans you have for UWI campus and this and the other. 10 years it was silent. 10 years it did nothing. And she put it more at the feet of the UWI administrators than the past administration. Now, she connected the two, but she really said the chief people that she's looking at as culprits in this whole thing with that debate campus is the administrators. And you know, when we were talking about it, we did not mention the administrators at all. And that's a very, very important point. Because you have these board of directors and everything that are appointed, and they have a responsibility too. Even though they are appointed by the government, they're appointed to the board, right? Or to the administration, right? Of an organization that they are supposed to be moving in a forward direction, right? That's what they're getting paid for. Alright? Right. So they ought not to be silent or bend because of political bias or favor. You have been appointed, and this is where the board, appointments on boards and so on and so forth, you understand? The political nature of that, it does damage to everything. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes we don't look at that. We just only look at, well, the government and Rowley and them. You understand? But there are people who are appointed and given responsibilities on these boards. And they abuse their power. Right? And then they don't want to step out of the lane because, well, look, it's them appoint me, so if there is a move, well, let me stay quiet on that. You understand what I'm saying? And the same goes for the administrators of UE, I would imagine, the way that the Prime Minister put it across yesterday at the press conference. But we have to start looking at these boards too, and the work that they're doing, and the things that they are proving. Because that plays a significant role too in terms of its management. So you don't just stop at the politicians. Yeah, go straight to the top. But she said, don't test me. So one minute, she ain't buffing you. And next minute, she said, don't test me. Because I might buff you. Kamala says, what did PNM do with collected property tax? They're asking them to account for the 135 million collected in property tax payments since it was instituted last year. I have a problem with that figure of 135 million. I think it's more than that. I have a feeling it's 135 million. Nah, man. It had to be more than that. But that is the figures that they have. So I really can't question it unless I have some document proving otherwise. But I would have thought it would have been more than that. Monilal to visit US for energy talks. Heavy security for Parliament's opening today. So if you're heading into Port of Spain, leave a little earlier. You should have left the same time Chef left. Because it got some traffic, trust me. Now, back on Monilal to visit the US for energy talks, Minister of Energy Dr. Rudal Monilal has announced that he, along with a small delegation, will embark on a trip to Washington, D.C. to engage with the US government officials and officials from private companies to hold talks on energy security. Because the Prime Minister did say, she said, you want to know where we'll get any money from? Dr. Monilal will tell you where we'll get some of that money from. So they have already begun talks with their international partners, right, to create that cushion, right, that we're going to need in terms of money to spend, right? Now, where that puts us as it relates to where we are with debt is a whole different thing. DEBT debt, all right? Siparia granny beaten and robbed in home invasion. Lord, Father, yesterday we did not know this in the news. Now today it's back. It's like a rush that you can't get rid of. You understand? Carpechima man, age 22, dies in highway crash. Venezuelan shot twice in Sando robbery. And still no funeral for murdered autistic teen. That is unbelievable. And on Sunday, we will be running, walking, we will be gathering for autism, to support the Autistic Society of Trinidad and Tobago. And yet we have a grieving father of a 15-year-old, Malini Prasad, who was brutally murdered in April. And he is now appealing to the Minister of Homeland Security, Roger Alexander, and the Minister of Justice, Wayne Sturge, to intervene and help expedite the DNA testing process, which has delayed her burial. These things should not be delaying nobody's burial. People have their religious beliefs and rights. I don't know how all it is do it, Chef. The Muslims. What I mean?
3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, that is it.
But you all ever run into difficulties like this where it's taking so long to get DNA tested?
Not necessarily, no.
No?
Yeah. But again, I go back to wherever the case is, where
right.
the situation is. But normally, one time. Same day.
I know let us bury one time, so
Same
I'm
day.
saying,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? If it could happen, right, for Muslims,
Yeah.
and their burial rights and everything being adhered to, then how come we have all these delays in some cases?
Yeah.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Because I never hear about a Muslim funeral being delayed.
Yes, correct.
I know dead, same day.
Same day.
Boom.
Yeah. Most ago is one day, but normally try to get the same.
Normally same day.
Yeah.
But you all have specific like funeral homes or whatever that you all deal with.
Yeah. That is Islamic funeral home.
Islamic, right.
Yeah. And they get them.
But maybe they should go to them.
So, let them figure it out.
I am not happy about this at all. Hopefully the Minister of Homeland Security and Minister of Defense could sort this thing out.
Correct.
All right, Sturd says, government ready to receive deportees. New minister wants to review archaic election system. Wait now. Daryl Alaha.
Yeah.
No, I was busy yesterday with distribution for Run Stefan Run. We had 429 people passing yesterday between the hours of 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. We are distributing again between the hours of 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. today. So come and get your thing today. I would love this to end today with the distribution. So I'd rather come out and do it on Saturday morning. I could put all my attention to QRC and what we want it to look like on the day, right? Daryl Alaha, congratulations. I get messages from him here on the show. So anything legal, anything with any loan, anything like that, he watches the show.
All right.
And he would message me and say the law says ABC, XCI on that. Because you know me and a lawyer, I don't know all the laws, right?
Yeah.
So he does that. Francis Joseph does that for me too.
Okay.
And Francis, I think he's back in the UK, but he watches the show with in the UK.
Yeah.
Right? And they would usually send me messages now. So if there is some specific thing that I'm talking about and it relates to some kind of law or whatever, Daryl Alaha would message me and tell me, yes, Stefan, the law says ba 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 ba.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But congratulations to him, man.
Yeah, man.
Senators I know in them, boy.
He was the House Speaker today.
And I have to make another announcement here. I understand, it is my understanding from the little birds that have whistled to me, because this morning I wake up now, I went out to my gallery to drink my coffee, and I hear it chirp, 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 tweet, 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 chirp, 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 tweet, tweet, tweet. And I hear all these birds chirping.
Yeah.
You understand? And then Tweety jump out. Remember Tweety from the Looney Tunes?
Yeah.
Well, you know Tweety yellow.
Yeah.
Tweety was a yellow. Yeah, he's a canary. Yeah, he said, I thought a putty cat. But it wasn't a putty cat. I understand it is illegal advisor for Breaking Dawn, Brian Big.
Yeah.
He will be appointed as senator today as well.
Nice, man. Congratulations, Brian.
Yeah, man. Let me get Brian. Brian is highline.
Yeah.
Brian does represent, and he just lost his mother on Mother's Day.
Yeah, man.
And if what I'm hearing, if the birds did chirp correctly this morning,
Yeah.
I tell you about 5:15, you know.
What?
Bird chirping and all over, you know. I said, but what trouble is? What is that?
Nice, man. Congratulations, man, Brian.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you know, we are real doubles in Trinidad and Tobago, you know. I ain't talking about the one to eat, eh? We are double M. We are Jolene John is a double J. We are Brian Big is a double B.
Yeah.
You understand? Gary Griffin is a double G. You understand? It's all kind of doubling. Why, you know?
Yeah, man.
Customs Guard awarded 240,000 after entry during training. But congratulations to the legal advisor for Breaking Dawn. And I gotta take in the Parliament channel today.
Yeah.
Because if he's in the Senate, today's the opening of the Parliament, so I'll take it in. Chief Secretary says Tobago contractors still owed 473 million.
Wow.
THA presiding officer sends minority leader to cool off. Tutor officer on Tobago brawl. Too many children in violence. And those are some of the headlines in the paper. Now, I don't want to go further because we have a 10-minute clip to air. And I want all of you to listen to it. And it's a bit disturbing to me. Now, I don't know if it's in the article here. Government clear on plans for campus. And, you know, don't test me, UE. And this is on page 3. Right? And that's all well and good. And we will get to that. I don't want nobody jumping ship this morning. Do not stray this morning from the topic at hand, because we're going to get to the campus issue. We go get a bus pass issue, campus issue, we'll get a crazy, we'll get to everybody. Heavy security for Parliament opening today. Munilal to visit US for energy talks. And then you have all the other headlines that I read you. You know what you didn't hear about in the paper this morning? That you should have heard, that should be in the papers this morning? The Prime Minister opened the press conference yesterday talking about government rentals. Where is that? I swear that on the front page of the paper this morning. Government rentals. She said the master list does not match the payments that were being made to certain people. That is a big story, bigger than this.
Correct.
Anyway, I will share it with you, the whole 10 minutes. Right? Well, as a matter of fact, it went on for more 10 minutes, but I will just share 10 minutes of it. We could do that, Chef?
Yep.
We could do that, then? Yeah, I think we could do that. We could do that. That, to me, was the biggest thing out of the press conference yesterday. I swear that will be in the paper this morning. That is the biggest story coming out of the press conference yesterday. Introducing Olive's House. Right? So Olive's House Senior Care Facility is located in Sangre Grande, and it is beautifully situated, spacious main area, full living and dining rooms, fully equipped medical wards. They got the assisted living quarters that comes with all required amenities. And comfort, freedom of movement, and support to your loved ones. That is what it's designed for. And it's operated 24/7 by a staff of professional, qualified geriatric personnel. You got those hot meals prepared daily in accordance with specified dietary requirements. We get hot meals prepared on a Friday from Chef, but not in accordance with dietary requirements. All right, and you can give Olive's House a call to get more information at 232-6367, 291-7919, or 374-4165. You can also find them on Facebook and Instagram. Make sure and check them out. That is Olive's House. Also, Chef Shiraz, like I said a little while ago, he has the Creative International Cuisine cooking course and the baking and pastry course, which starts on Saturday, the 7th of June. And we want you to give him a call or WhatsApp him to get yourself registered today. 372-4639 or 737-5097. Those are the numbers to call or WhatsApp. Make sure and do so. You can also find Chef on Facebook, Instagram, and, yeah, Chef TikToking too. All it'll get to happen or anything. Also, GNP Pest Control Limited, they are experts in all types of pest control, ranging from termites to rodents, ants, cockroaches, lawn pests, and much more. They are armed with the latest techniques and technologies, including fumigation for drywood termites. GNP Pest Control's professionally trained staff are ready to tackle even the most difficult infestations. So for a free inspection and quotation, contact them today at 61 to 65 Covine Road in Diego Martin. You can call them on 227-0835 or WhatsApp them on 2508397. You can also email them at jppestcontrol@hotmail.com and let them shield your home or business from those pesky pests. All right? And finally, I want to remind you about Palm Star Promotions. So, oh God, let me get to the right script. Right, so Palm Star Promotions, it's the 4th annual National Spelling and Vocabulary Challenge. It's presented by Palm Star Promotions, and the preliminary rounds, of course, was held last weekend. This Saturday, though, tomorrow, May 24th, at Eastgates Mall, It's the semi-final and grand final. So, competing in the semi-finals in the standard 3 category are Alima Balak, Jadrian Gooding, Aya Khan, Joseph Dandulal, Devonish Varan, Caitlin Kurbanali, Gabriel Griffith, and Alexander Alain. In the standard 4 category, you got Zach Murrigan, Caris Harry Paul, Aradia Navuru, Ahmad Raja Khan, Sayan Keen Dumas, Celeste Lane, Nivan McCarthy, and Chloe Marin. And of course, in the standard 5 category, you have Zuri Karibon, Sebastian Maharaj, Amiran Nassar, Mira Prasad, Kanyan Burke, Liam Bharat, Jace Angelo Malsing, and Isaiah Durty. So remember, it's this Saturday, tomorrow, 24th of May, at the Eastgate Mall from 8:30 a.m. So go out and support the young ones as they face off in the semi-final and finals of the 4th Annual National Spelling and Vocabulary Challenge. And this National Spelling and Vocabulary Challenge is made possible through the support of the following: Charon's Bookstore, JMMB, Synergy TV, Dairy Distributors, Royal Castle, Buru's Enterprises, Soft and Pretty, the Office Authority, Sunshine Cereals, Eastgate Mall, Bryden Pie, RR Inc. Limited, IT Solutions and Support, and Michelle Govaya, Palmstar Promotions. Let's build bright futures, one word at a time. And with that, we're 21 minutes past the hour of 6 o'clock. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the break, and when we come back from the break, we'll get straight into that part of the press conference where the Prime Minister spoke about government rentals, and we're going to play the whole thing, or as much of, it's 10 minutes long. And the reason why we're going to do this is because I want to a little understand what the lady was saying. Stay tuned.
When sunshine is the best for you, nature's best buns are crunchy. The flavor that sings to you, salted, plantain, taste the freshness, naturally sweet. The flavor that sings to you.
Ayo, nature's best bunch.
It's time to secure what matters most: your family, your home, your peace of mind. Secure them all with Armor Security. Advanced protection starts from just $4 per day. Armor Security, powered by Flow, partnered with AllPro, inspired by you. Visit us in-store or online at discoverflow.co to learn more.
Anytime you see this one consistent, we go be the last man standing. From the time we shake up the band, watching people them start to jam, we'll be the last man standing. From the time we reach on the stage, we don't mash up everything. No. Everything go mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up. The whole party go mash up, mash up, mash up, mash up. Just call me Mr. Mash Up. Everything I get mash up. When I touch the stage, I make the people put their hands up. Yeah, you know we jam rock. That is how we.
My parents' generation grew up with Royal Castle. From the first restaurant in 1968, when that distinctive, tempting aroma hit the air. Like never before, fried chicken with a special blend of local seasonings and a one-of-a-kind flavor down to the bone. Today, Royal Castle still have that same delicious taste, and I love it too. And the kids, they have more to enjoy. For me, the castle is more than just nice food. It's we own, part of me and you, and is the real flavor of TNT.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Hey, all you
you let we go Vincy Mass this year. I don't hear everybody talking about the vibes, the all-inclusive parties, the juve, the street parade, and the competitions in pan, mass, and calypso. And don't talk about soca monarch. It's real bad. And to top it off, Vincy Mass is easy on the pocket, but it's classy and very safe. So all you let we go Vincy Mass this year is June 27th to July 8th. And we in that.
Book your tickets and accommodations early. For more information, email info@vincymass.vc or find them on IG at Vincy_Mass, on Facebook at Vincy Mass, or log on to www.vincymass.vc.
Let we go Vincy Mass 2025!
To strengthen your immune system, you need to nourish your body with foods rich in antioxidants. Exercise regularly and build your immunity with supportive nutrients. That's why the experts at Jameson created products for immune support made with pure ingredients. For 100 years, Jameson has helped take care of you and your family. At Jameson, your wellness will always be our goal. Jameson, here for your health.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE, that is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
Most popular psychic and spiritual healer, Master Santosh Ji, are you worried about the problems in your life? Are you facing problems in your relationship? Do you have problems in your job or business? Are you facing health issues? Then the only solution. Master Santosh Ji. He is an expert in palm, face, and horoscope reading. Know your future and change the way of your life. He is expert in solving problems related to love, relationship, job, health, finance, sexual, enemy, spiritual problem, many more. He removes all negativity and gives good luck. He is specialist in getting back loved ones and ex-love back. Get an effective solution for all your problems. Call Master Santosh Ji at +1 86838438844. Located in all over Trinidad and Tobago.
Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47, Lot 6, Montu Trace in Pinal, is your newest choice for steel construction and fabrication, offering full services in engineering and architectural design, structural steel fabrication and erection, pipe details, storage tank details, including fabrication of steel tanks and pipes, all set to API standards. They offer a wide range of services in residential, commercial, and industrial clients, and extend services to customers here in Trinidad and Tobago and across the Caribbean. So give them a call at 490-2771 or 399-7590. Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47, Lot 6, Montu Trace in Pinal, reinventing the standard of how we handle steel.
All right, so we're back on Breaking Dawn. We're 6:29. So this is going to take us to 6:39. I want to a little listen to what the Prime Minister said about government rentals. We will open the phone line, take some calls on that, and then in the second hour we'll get to the bus route and the UWDB campus. So do not jump the gun this morning. Take me to the rentals, please.
Other ways that we'll be exploring to bring in more revenue. But there's been a lot of wastage of taxpayers' monies in almost every ministry. So I want to talk, as I say, about government rentals. This has caused a massive expenditure. Billions of dollars have been spent without transparency. The government owns existing buildings and land, and therefore investments should be directed towards upgrading existing buildings to appropriate standards and constructing our own buildings to house ministries and government departments. So what is happening? You have some landlords. We use the expression "eat a food." Landlords feeding from the trough of the state. The total rent paid for properties leased by government, rented by government from private landlords. The total spent in the last fiscal year alone, fiscal 2024, was $493 million. This is like dead money because it's not like you're getting anything from it back. It is like an investment of almost $500 million. That's $500 million we're talking about. And that has been spent in just that fiscal year. On the listings of the Ministry of Public Administration, on their master list. Are we okay? Yeah. The Ministry of Public Admin has a master list where we see what government is paying for rentals. And the government is supposed to be paying to landlords about $21.5 million per month in government rentals. There are 235 active leases, and I'll come back to it, 234 active leases, and $260 million paid on those active leases. The rent paid by government, ministries and agencies do not match the figures on the ministry's master list. Let me repeat that. The rent paid by government ministries and agencies do not match the figures on a master list of properties rented by government, which is provided by the ministry out of public admin. Some of the properties for which rents are being paid, are not even on that master list in the Ministry of Public Admin. They're not even on the list, the master list. I don't even want to call them ghost rentals, but the government is paying, as I say, almost $500 million per year in rentals. There are large differences between what was actually paid to property owners and what was supposed to be paid, according to the master list kept at the Ministry of Public Admin. There's an unexplained variance of total rent paid for year 24 of $208 million. There is an unexplained variance of total rentals paid for 2024 of $208 million. There are variances between the rent paid versus rent on the master list of $21.8 million for the judiciary, for example, $24.8 million for the Ministry of Finance, $47.9 million for the Ministry of Health, $31.4 million for TTPS, $10.6 million for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. These are just a few of them. Two companies, GV Holdings and NJ Nahus Investments Limited, were paid over $15 million in rent per year for properties rented by government. And regrettably, these leases, there are no current leases. So two companies I mentioned, and the others, we shared a list with you, paid over $15 million in rent per year, rented by government, and no current lease. There is no lease. And there is no cabinet approval. No cabinet approval. So taxpayers' money is being expended in this manner, and you want to know where the money going. Of the 234 properties, there are 193 properties. Leases have expired. The rentals are on a month-to-month basis. So we have no lease agreements to verify the rent amounts, the payment methods, and with respect to regulations regarding the properties, government's responsibilities regarding maintenance, legal protections for government in case of disputes, and rights to the use of the property. No one can confirm if these properties still meet the criteria for rental, or if they still possess all requisite approvals for fire, health, and safety, and other areas of concern. So in reality, as of now, there is no official supporting documentation from the government ministries and agencies for the $493 million in property rentals. No proper documentation. No legal leases. As I mentioned in some cases, no cabinet approval. The properties which Mr. Arwari's family has great interest in cost taxpayers $1.7 million per month. The majority of the leases are for the following locations, costs per month. Port of Spain, 66 leases, $9.5 million. Sawa, 17 leases, $1.3 million. San Fernando, $1.3 million, 22 leases. Chaguanas, $0.6 million, 10 leases. Arima, $0.5 million, 11 leases. The data reveals the following. The most expensive rental per square foot in the country is, of course, in Port of Spain. It amounts to an average of $23.81 per square foot, $23.81 per square foot. When you look at Chaguanas, rentals there is $8.71 to $6.33 per square foot. So between $8 and $6 to $8 per square foot rental. San Fernando, the rentals range from $12.71 to $3.06 per square foot. So a grave discrepancy, which you expect different places in the country. The bottom line is, it is cheaper to rent outside of Port of Spain. And as I said, when I spoke at recently I spoke to you and I said, there is a country beyond the lighthouse. At the moment, everything is concentrated in Port of Spain. When you have to come to Port of Spain to work, you are stuck in traffic. Now, I had begun a process when I was last had the opportunity to serve as Prime Minister. We were trying to move out some of them, decentralize, for people to have access to ministries outside of Port of Spain, but also to help us decant Port of Spain so that you don't get everybody trying to get into Port of Spain every day, every morning for hours stuck in traffic. We did that with the, what was then the test building, that was the Ministry of Tertiary Education and Skills Training, and it was subsequently changed from that ministry, test, to ministry, now still is Agriculture. So that building is somewhere in Chaguanas. That was a building built on government lands and built by government, so you wouldn't get that kind of rental that you have to pay. So what is our plan, as I share this with you? In the short term, 82% of all leases, 193 properties have already expired and rolled into month-to-month tenancy. So no lease there, month-to-month. Therefore, we propose to renegotiate with the landlords the prices of the rentals to reduce our rental bill. The Ministry of Public Admin will undertake this exercise to help save taxpayers money. Now, many of these properties, when they initially rented, many moons ago, the circumstances in the country would have been different. The economic circumstances would have been different, and therefore the value of lands and the value of rentals would have been higher than where we are now. We all know relative values, what has happened to them over the past decade, past 10 years. So we would want to renegotiate first with the landlords, where those who have viable leases, legal leases, to see how we can negotiate downwards. That's in the short-term plan. The median rent in Trinidad and Tobago, median rent, I gave you Port of Spain, I gave you Arima, San Fernando, I think Chaguanas. The median rent in Trinidad and Tobago is $7.23 per square foot. $7.23 per square foot, that's the median. 24% of leases, that is 55 properties, exceed that median. $9.26 per square feet, some exceed $20 per square foot. That can't be doing good business. It cannot be right, especially when we have to find things to fix drains, to stop flooding, to help poor families get a meal, to be able to eat a meal, fix schools, repair schools in the vacation, try to open that day campus. We need money. And therefore, we have to find ways of cost cutting. So we will negotiate in the short term. My minister here, Transport Minister of Public Admin, Mr. Dominic, we will put our heads together to work it. Most of the very exorbitant rentals were set, as I said before, at a time when the economy was different. Prices of oil and gas were at a high. The economy has changed, and the renters will also have to reflect that change. For landlords who wish not to engage in renegotiation, we will have no choice as a government to seek alternative accommodation in other areas where we could get cheaper rentals, cheaper buildings. There are other ways that we'll be.
Now, we're going straight to the phone line. You see why that should have been the front page? You see why that should have been the front page? You have a master list. X amount of money is supposed to be paid a month. But the rent that is being paid is not reflecting on that master list. Which means people will possibly getting way more money than they ought to be getting. Corruption. But telling you we don't test me is on the front page of nearly every paper this morning. Well, it gets serious now, man. Morning.
Stefan, good morning.
Morning, dear. Go ahead.
What I am listening to here is obscene, you know. It is obscene. Because you have ministers going around on a podium telling you don't eat macaroni pie and ride a bike and cook on a coal pot and all kind of nonsense. And this is what they were doing. And people still supported that. People still voted for that. It is obscene. I don't know how else to describe it. It is obscene. What I'm hearing here.
All right. In some cases, the Prime Minister mentioned no documents, no legal leases, no cabinet approval. But certain people were getting rent. Why is that not on the front page of the paper this morning? That is where the story should be this morning. Morning.
Morning, they're supposed to lock up everybody who rent and renting and the whole PNM party. Thank you.
All right, no problem. This is madness. Morning.
Hey, Stefan.
Morning. Go ahead.
What is your friend, Stefan? Tell me. You're dealing with Pit and them for a while. Tell me what is your friend?
Are dealing with?
You're treating with Pit and they for a while. What is the offense detected?
Fraud.
Okay, let's send them to jail. Everybody know what Alvaro was doing, what everybody did. They are breaches of contract. It's fraud. So let's open the jail for them.
All right.
Have a good day.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I mean, you have a member of a government. In this case, she mentioned it was Al-Rawi and what she is saying is, you know, you have a system minister collecting and their properties are collecting X amount of money and rent when the month come. There's conflict of interest, and of course they will say, well, they recuse themselves. And I always say, you could recuse yourself, but your presence don't leave the room. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Stefan.
Morning, go ahead.
Yes, Stefan, and we wouldn't see nobody being sent to the remand yard. Some may get charged, and as they get charged, they get bail in the station and they come out as usual. But Stefan, I'm noticing something this morning, just how the papers not showing it in the front page of the papers. No other TV station this morning making what the Prime Minister said yesterday a priority and highlighting it this morning. No other TV station but yours. Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot. Yeah. No, they go talk about the Prime Minister telling you, don't test me. That is the bacchanal headline. This is the madness we're supposed to be focused on. And we know that government rentals have been a problem. We know this. But I did not know it was to this extent. Morning. Cosa Nostra.
Cosa Nostra, tell it that mafias.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
Yeah. But what we don't do in the mafia when we hold them in force, we have to lock them up.
Okay.
You understand? Because what's good for the goods, good for the gander.
Good for the
and
gander.
The law is of no respect of persons.
Okay.
The law is of no respect of persons, so, right?
All right, no problem, man. All right, cool, man. I'm keeping it moving this morning. I'm going again. I'll take this one. Morning. Yeah, morning.
Morning, Stefan. How you going, man?
Yeah, Barack Paul, what's going on?
Stefan, what crime does these people have commit? Could somebody tell me what crime they commit? People talk about lock them up. What crime they commit?
Well, in the context of she's saying that there is no documents, no legal leases, no cabinet approval, but rent agreements were made and monies were being paid. And she is saying that the monies that was being paid does not match the monies that's supposed to be paid on the master list. I would have to imagine it's exceeding what should have been paid.
But that is a crime committed there?
Well, it depends. It depends. It could have some fraud, some fraudulent activity inside of there that could be identified. Who knows?
Okay. Well, the fact of the matter around this whole thing, Stefan, for these things to happen, these people have to be in government. So that means people supported them to be in government.
Right.
The thing about that whole scenario now is the same people who just go and sit down in the audience and clap these people. When they listen to them and hear them telling them, well, I will raise gas price 5 times to make all your life harder. I would only eat out a coal pot, only burn all your belly. If all you want all your back pay, all you could lose all your jobs. Them is the people who have these people in government. And look at what them eating and look what, ask themselves what they're eating. If these people don't have a little bit of brain in their head. And let me tell you something, if I have a Doche Shutter supporters like that would put me in government. If I have a duck pond, I renting it out. If I have a kennel with 2 mangy pot hog, it's $1 million a month rent I offer that. Because Dotish people are me there. You understand? All you sit down and suffer, yes, CPF work and work KFC and thing all your whole life, beg for them not to throw to from HEC apartment. While I come in and telling all you, hey, hear what now? All you keep me in government now. Because I is all your godfather. I look like all you. So all you go eat our food, all you go survive. That is where we living in country. Let us take that now and make some kind of stupid excuse to continue to support now. We have pennies, a better one. Have a good morning, Stefan. I'll see you soon. Anyway, I'm coming on there this today. I'll see you later.
Yeah, no problem, my brother. Yeah. Well, boy, they got a penny for your thoughts now. So we'll see what happens there. But I mean, this is ridiculous. Morning.
Stefan, morning.
Morning. What's up?
Stefan, this is deceased Patrick Manning built all them buildings in Port of Spain to stop all these exorbitant asset of money that we paying in rent. Understand? But as usual, the 1%ers, we could go back, when they had the banquet, they called him in the Friday, and this Saturday was the PNM convention. That's when he announced the election and Kamala came into power in 2010. Understand?
Right.
To stop all that heavy rent. You can imagine when Kamala came into power in the People's Partnership, they had us pay rent for a whole 5 years for one Alexander Place.
Yeah.
Empty building.
Yeah.
You can remember that?
Yeah, and I remember Go ahead.
Yeah, this is the modus of the operandi of the People's National Movement. Balizi House gone up. If everything take place short, Kit Rowley tenure, Balizi House was rebuilt in a building next day. Was rebuilt. That is his tenure as Prime Minister in this country. But all the Stefan, there's all the tell you is high time this country, the citizens of this country, all you open all your eyes. The PNM needs to take a sabbatical from electoral politics. This political party is a disaster for Trinidad and Tobago all year. All you can see all you want, all you can see all kind of thing about me this morning. But right now, Stefan, the PNM have to go. This country is not supposed to be like this, Stefan. This country, God bless me, so much a little thing, boy, to be in the situation we in right now, boy. Why, boy?
All right, I hear you. All right, no problem, my brother. Chef boy, you drop that in a dread segment there, no? You know, is waffles, turkey sausage, and one of my favorites, I have a weakness for this, deviled eggs. Let me go back to the phone line, boy. God, thing to run for. Morning!
Good morning.
Yeah, morning, man. What's up?
You see the difference in leadership style? The woman come with all the papers, with all the evidence, and she willing to share it.
Yeah.
Then as the last government, she just be waving paper in front of people's face. You understand? But you see a lot of people now, I do blame them for being quiet enough because they're getting to eat our food for the last 10 years. And they could live a better life than the average citizen. Then I'm happy for them. But at the end of the day, the longest rope are buying. And for the people who were the cocaine broom and thing, who was sweeping, hoping to get a little CPF work, You understand? But I like this woman style of leadership, and you see how comfortable the media is when to ask questions.
Yeah.
They're frightened to ask questions.
Yep.
Because we don't have no yang again. But I hope plenty of them make a drill. Plenty of them have to make a drill.
All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, look, we just talk that, boy, but I'm not too sure if that coming, because at the end of the day, you gotta have the kind of evidence you have to stick. It's very difficult, I would imagine. Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
Morning. You know, they have a NIS building in San Fernando, and they move it out. They move NIS and to a rental in crossing. And I understand the building is far soon.
It is alleged. It is alleged.
In San Fernando.
Okay. Well, I'm supposing that they were looking into that as well, because the Prime Minister appears to be looking into everything right now. So I guess we'll see.
Yeah, well, and that have only happened a couple of months now, 2 months, 3 months back,
Okay. All right.
And NIS own the building,
Okay.
Right?
All right, I'm taking note of that.
And the next one in San Fernando is Paris has AG. Right? Started some courthouse in Sutton Street there.
Okay, well, I don't know.
And everything run down there and have it running.
Well, okay, I'm sure. All right, we can check into that. All right, no problem. Thanks a lot. So it is alleged, of course. We're going again here. Morning.
Morning.
What going on? You ain't got no rent, boy? You didn't have a building to rent?
The trouble is, Mark Bassan would investigate me long time. All
Oh God, pressure.
Would I tell you everything about if it have 2 board or 1 brick or a galvanized?
Yeah.
I'll tell you all about that. So here it is. It tells you how the media was dead in the last 10 years. And now that they're getting things to investigate, they're interested in that. So she said she cut in advertising, so the media houses go get less money now. They'll have to work for the dollars.
Yeah.
But today's Friday. It has so much thing for you to talk about Parliament opening today. Thing nice, chef in the house. We're looking sure. Thing good. So Sunday when we're running, we're strong and healthy. And we're moving up the road.
Yeah, man.
So we want to sit today and listen to the opening, hear who you speak up, because I'm happy that speaker going in. Like
Yep.
So things in my favor today. And things look like it in yours.
All right,
so
man.
Make sure the man is well fed.
Yeah, man, no problem.
I know you have a good day and a good weekend, man.
All right, cool, man. Thanks a lot. Fellas, how long is it? Where's the length of this one? Yeah. 4? Okay, I can take another one. Hello, morning.
Yeah.
Go ahead, share your thoughts.
Yeah, Stefan, morning.
Yeah, man, what's up?
Yeah, all right, Stefan, we know get a good leader now. Listen, I 75 years, I know when the PNM party formed. I was 6 years old when we post-election, and it's too much corruption. All around the Eric William movement, they stop betraying. They close down Carney, they close down the refinery, and I know. And Stefan, the next thing again, both of we mix the Portuguese become I Portuguese on my father's side. The mother is African, you Portuguese on your father's side, the mother is Indian, right?
Okay.
And I don't know, it's time for which the African people in China, the PNM party, believe that they own the country. No, they own the country. So I pray for you Stefan, because without you, brother, I know we're going because you just investigate and everything. And Kamala will prepare and everything, and you have a good day.
All right, man.
Keep up the good work. And as I tell you, as the postman tell you that, we want you in the political field. We want you there. So you have a good day, brother.
All right, man, no problem. Thanks a lot. I tell you what, because I could take one more. I could squeeze this final one here. Morning. Morning.
Morning, Stefan. They go Central, boy.
Yeah, they go Central. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, boy, Stefan, let me tell you something.
if this is how this government going to function for the next 5 years, the country will. Trust what I'm telling you. Because, but if you have to rely on the media, with the exception of yourself, you can't get nowhere with them because they ain't giving the important information here. But that's all right.
Yeah.
Once we have you, Stefan, to lay it out, we will get the information. But this is a difference of night and day between the previous administration, even Kamala's first term. She bringing the information straight to the people and letting you know what you're gonna do. And she ain't giving you it with she's letting you know as it is. So you can understand the situation of the country and what she's going to do to fix it.
Yeah.
And she's giving you that assurance. And that's what you want in a leader. You understand? We now get the country get a leader that it deserves. You understand? Somebody come in to be transparent and going to fix the problem.
Right.
You understand? And that is my contribution. You have, and I'll see you Sunday morning, my brother.
Of course, yes. All right, man. All right, so I got to stick a pin in it and put a pause on it right there. Now, you got to remember that this is the stage where, over the last few weeks, the government will be looking at everything that took place over the last 10 years, right? So we're going to get a lot of this. I would imagine there will be a few press conferences, to inform the population of what they are discovering may have been taking place that would have been taking place over the 10 years, right? I want to see that in hard evidence, you know what I mean? I would imagine today, during the opening, and as the Parliament is reopened, I would imagine that over the next few days, a lot of the things that you're hearing about at these press conferences will be given in depth in the Parliament. Like I said, the Parliament channel ratings are going to go up because people are going to be viewing. Because I think they're going to be able to elaborate more in the Parliament. Right? Remember the press conference, they have like an hour and it's multiple topics. So there's going to be more information coming at you, I would imagine, over the next few days. We will not be starved for content. I was kind of feeling starved for content, you know, boy. But we're going to do. Right? It's an action-packed week coming. But you have to ask yourself a question. Who owns most of those buildings in Port of Spain, right? And she said, you know, you're paying $23 a square foot, 23.81 a square foot in Port of Spain. But if you go to Chaguanas, you're going to pay $8.71. Or somewhere between $8.71 and $16. In South, you're paying somewhere between $3 to $12 per square foot. So, putting everything into Port of Spain and paying these exorbitant rent prices is not good business. So, let us first, before we pull anything and move out any buildings and in any rash decision, let us first approach and say, listen, we're negotiating down. If you're not happy with the down that we're negotiating, all right. Yeah. But I would imagine that may be for specific places. I would imagine that they will move towards decentralizing and moving away from that. Right. And it's going to ease up the traffic too. You'll see your life will be easier when when 3/4 of the country not headed in the same direction. Yes. But I know the media like to zone in on the bacchanal. This is the bacchanal headline here. Don't test me, Yui. This is the bacchanal headline here. And that's what makes the front page. When you have 400 million plus per year in rental fees, when you have 20-point-something million dollars per month, is what the government is paying, or what they should be paying as opposed to what they are paying. When you have a former sitting government official whose family and the buildings were being rented and they were benefiting from government contracts while sitting in a cabinet. You have no documents in some cases, no legal leases. No legal leases. That is the exact words that she said. I'm not saying it. The PM said that. No, not no leases, no legal. She put in that word specifically. So if it's illegal, what it is? It'll be illegal, right? That's the opposite of legal, right? All right. So we're going to take a break. When we come back from the break, don't test me. We go in there. Stay tuned.
Coloring your hair is now easy with Bigen Easy Color for Men. Bigen's advanced cream formula prevents stains and drips, and it gets rid of the gray in 10 minutes. Bigen Easy Color for Men, for a natural color at no gray. Shemer Day Spas offers a complete range of first-class treatments, facials, waxing, body therapies, body massages, hand and nail treatments, and much more. Check out Jameer for locations.
Consult Vedic astrologer Tulasi Prasad, who offers profound insights into an individual's life path and astrology journey in Trinidad and Tobago. Master can guide you with astrology and horoscope readings, love spell casting, family disputes, marriage problems, health problems, job and business problems. Master also is experienced in effective black magic removal remedies, negative energy removal remedies, reuniting loved ones, and many more. To get Master's guidance, call us now.
At +1 868 398 7547, located in Trinidad and Tobago.
Air conditioning problems? Then look no further. A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an easy solution for all your automotive, commercial, and domestic air conditioning needs. With 2 convenient locations to serve you, A&K Air Conditioning Supplies offers you an extensive range of parts and services, including pressure test kits, refrigerator parts, front and rear evaporators for maxi taxis. They also cater for both foreign and local automobile models like Kia, Hyundai, Honda, Nissan, and more. So pay them a visit today at either of their 2 locations. Number 36 Alfonso Street, Sangre Grande. Phone 784-2707 or 386-5700. And number 133 Corner Roland Street and Bonaventure Main Road, Gasparillo. Phone 312-2245 or 782-9720.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
My parents' generation grew up with Royal Castle, from the first restaurant in 1968, when that distinctive, tempting aroma hit the air. Like never before, fried chicken with a special blend of local seasonings and a one-of-a-kind flavor down to the bone. Today, Royal Castle still have that same delicious taste, and I love it too. And the kids, they have more to enjoy. For me, the Castle is more than just nice food. It's we own, part of me and you, and is the real flavor of TMT.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Lisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Lisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Lisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Lisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Where go the boy, chef?
Ah, boy.
I can't win.
Oh, God. Uh-huh.
I know I can't win Sunday. But oh, God, boy. I can't win on my own show, boy. Anyway, Crazy's here. I'm going to take me just a little bit crazy. Looking sharp this morning, boy. What? I tell you, Crazy is looking sharp this morning.
You were in Parliament or what?
Boy, it's crazy like he going to the open up Parliament. Crazy come here, crazy look. like they appoint him as senator. Like they make him as senator.
We go find out.
Well, let's see crazy, what else see?
We go find out, huh?
Yeah, we'll find out, in the meantime, I want to remind you guys about Roll Right. So Roll Right Alignment and Service Center. They are your one-stop shop for vehicle care located on Salim Avenue, Monroe Road in Chagonas. Roll Right has everything you need to keep your ride in top shape. From new and used tires to speed balancing and 3D computerized wheel alignment, they've got it all covered. So at Roll Right, you can also get the full suite of vehicle maintenance services, including comprehensive suspension and vehicle repairs, injector flow, bench diagnostic testing, and ultrasonic cleaning, servicing, oil changes, and vehicle diagnostic scanning. Plus, Roll Right offers a wide selection of high-quality vehicle batteries, ensuring you're always powered up for the road ahead. Open Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. You can visit them today or give them a call on 303-8344. You can find them on all social media platforms. You can check them out, Roll Right Alignment and Service Center. Always rolling right, man. Yeah, man. It's like how that tire was rolling there. Yeah, man. But it wasn't rolling, but it was spinning. But you know what I mean? It had a spin right to roll right. Yeah? Also, Eden Heights Clinic, one of the most advanced state-of-the-art alternative clinics in the Caribbean. They offer a dynamic combination of life-changing treatments, including prolozone therapy, halotherapy, limb bagging, nutritional programs, cold and hydrotherapy, oxygen baths, and more. And they also offer consultation services. And that is in live blood analysis, sport injuries, heart disease, high blood pressure, knee, shoulder, back pain, and much more. And you can visit them at any one of their 3 locations in Trin City, Chagonas, or Tobago. You can give them a call on 640-8985 or 613-7571. You could also WhatsApp them on 493-9196 or email them at edenheightsdistributors@gmail.com. Yeah, man. Eden Heights. And we do have to remind you about Flow. That's right. So no matter the space or the budget, your home deserves more than just security. It deserves armor security powered by Flow. In partnership with All Pro, a home security solution that protects what matters most. And this is only going to cost you $4 a day. So visit Flow in store or online at discoverflow.co for details. Flow, bringing security home. We also have Jameson. Boost your immune system with Jameson Immunity products to fight off the seasonal sniffles, such as their cold fighter with echinacea, vitamin C chews with the honey lemon flavor, and for additional support, try their delicious vitamin D3 chews and ultra strength zinc. Chew, fight, and feel amazing with Jameson trusted vitamins and minerals. Minerals. You gotta get those minerals. And of course, Jameson will be present on Sunday morning at Run Stefan Run. So will Shamir and so many others. And remember, Oasis, Fruitopia, Cool Kids, Oasis Cran Water. I tasted that yesterday, but it is good, boy.
Taste one.
Definitely Einline, eh? It's not because it's sponsored for Run Stefan Run. That is the best cran water I drink.
All right.
I really don't much up on it, but I tasted one yesterday. Yeah. It was the fellow who does calling, the caller that we have is calling and say, Mr. Stefan, morning. Right? He was here, he came to collect his package and he went and he bring back 2 drinks and he bring back a Oasis cran water for me. And that's how I ended up drinking it, the cran water, because I will drink plain water. See, like this here, this is my beverage. Right? But it is good, I must say. Right? So Oasis, the official water of Run Stefan Run. Big up SM Jalil. All right, and oh yes, as it relates to Run, Stefan Run, Director, you have the SM Jalil photo there? The one I sent to you. This is like what the setup will look like on Sunday where they are regarded. So they're coming down, they're putting down something like that. Nice little tent, branded, everything, Fruitopia, and you're gonna get, you know, a lot of different samples and stuff. Yeah, nice vibes, colorful.
Nice one.
And it's colorful. It's just like the whole theme for this year, because plenty of people came, they thought it was same color now. No, it's different colors.
Oh.
Because remember, autism is a spectrum.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
So it don't have no one color that represents autism. It's in the earlies they used to think that it used to be blue because they thought like boys alone could be autistic.
So multicolor.
And then they realized it's not like that, and therefore, you know, there are many different colors that represent any color.
All right.
So we multicolored on Sunday.
Aye.
We colorful, easy. I was going through the list of registries. I see that Anil Roberts registered his daughter.
All right.
I hear she could run. I know Anil could swim. So I know, I never see her run, but I hear she could run. But of course, as a man into sports like Anil, you know, your daughter could be into sports too. But I hear she could run. It would be very interesting. I'm not too sure of her age. But Shania Moore, at 12, she's 12 now, it's going to be interesting. I mean, if they run 1-2.
That's good.
Who knows?
Very good. Prospect, good prospect.
Who knows? You know what I mean? Of course, we have a couple of ministers going to be there. Anil Roberts, including Vandana Mohit, the Minister of Sport. He told me once he can make it, he'll make it. I'll message him today just to get a little confirmation. All right, and Brian Baig, Senator Baig.
Big, man.
Like my boy, I can't call him Brian again when I see him. When I see him, I'll call him Senator. Senator Baig. I can't call him Brian again, you know. It's Senator Baig, boy. All right. So it's all happening, man. But Sunday is going to be a terrific day. I will give the sponsors a plug a bit later on after we interview Crazy coming on to the end of the show as we prepare to step out this weekend and get into full swing. We have distribution today between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. again. Oh God, my mother went whole day yesterday, boy. Yeah, my mother had energy, you know. All that she did be in the gym and all kind of thing, you know. I don't know, boy. When they retire, they have time to do these things, You know, I try to, but boy, the amount of running around, boy, I ain't get a train this year, boy. But I could do my best. I'll do whatever I could do on Sunday. You know what I mean? All right. So having said all of that, the other thing that's happening this weekend, before we get into things, is of course the 4th Annual National Spelling and Vocabulary Challenge. That's coming up tomorrow, May 24th, Eastgate Mall. And the preliminary rounds was held last weekend. So we headed into the semi-finals and the grand finals, competing in the semi-finals and competing in the semi-finals in the standard 3 category. You have Alima Balak, Jadrian Gooding, Aya Khan, Joseph Dan Dulal, Devonish Varan, Caitlin Kurbanali, Gabriel Griffith, Alexander Alain, and in the standard 4 category got Zach Murigan, Caris Harry Paul, Aradia Navuru, Ahmad Raja Khan, Sayan Keen Dumas, Celeste Lane, Nivan McCarthy, and Chloe Marin. And in the standard 5 category, you have Zuri Karibon, Sebastian Maharaj, Amira Nassar, Mira Pasad, Kanyan Burke, Liam Bharat, Jace Angelo Malsing, and Isaiah Durity. So remember, this Saturday, May 24th, Eastgate Mall, from 8:30 a.m., go out and support the young ones as they face off in the semi-final and finals of the 4th Annual National Spelling and Vocabulary Challenge, which is brought to you through the support of the following: Sharon's Bookstores, GMMB, Synergy TV, Derry Distributors, Royal Castle, Buru's Enterprises, Soft and Pretty, The Office Authority, Sunshine Cereals, Eastgate Mall, Brighton Pie, RR Inc. Limited, IT Solutions and Support, and Michelle Govaya. And We're building bright futures, one word at a time with Palm Star Promotions. So make sure go out and support, meet Auntie Esther, have a nice little chat with her, bring out your children, let them see what it's like. It's going to be a terrific event at Eastgate Mall on Saturday, May 24th. All right, look forward to hearing who the national champion will be. All right, because I think there will also be I think that once we establish a national champion, I think we might be, I mean, that person might represent us at the regional level. So we'll see who it is. All right, but good luck to all the children taking part on Saturday. 15 minutes past your 7 o'clock, Bacchanal time. As Super Blue say, it's Bacchanal time, Bacchanal time, Bacchanal time. Now, I am very clinical in the way I do things. So, for the informative part of the program, with those rentals that we spoke about, which should have been plastered all over the front page of every newspaper this morning, I cut out a 10-minute clip so you could listen in detail. The Bacchanal, however, is very much, very shorter. Give me the UE clip.
I'm warning UE administration, do not test me. If I have to do it, and if we have to do it, I will take that campus back and put it under government control to make sure we complete it, get the job done. And I hope you will give us that support, because you have done nothing for 10 years. So don't come and cry now of what you could do and cannot do and why. You didn't even tell us why you didn't do it. For 10 years. So don't come now and put in big thing in the papers every day like you running this campus. No, do not test us. We will get this open. I will not let this 5 years pass without that campus be open. We will get it done. And where will I get the money? Wait, you'll see. Munilal will now tell you where we'll get some of that money. So, Minister, you come, and I'll just do one more.
I like that. I like the approach. Play it one more time. Play it one more time. Play it one more time.
I'm warning UE administration, do not test me. If I have to do it, and if we have to do it, I will take that campus back and put it under government control to make sure we complete it, get the job done. And I hope you will give us that support, because you have done nothing for 10 years. So don't come and cry now of what you could do and cannot do and why. You didn't even tell us why you didn't do it. For 10 years. So don't come now and put in big thing in the papers every day like you running this campus. No, do not test us. We will get this open. I will not let this 5 years pass without that campus be open. We will get it done. And where will I get the money? Wait, you'll see. Munilal will now tell you where we'll get some of that money. So, Minister, you come, and I'll just do one more.
That's it comes. That's how you ought to be. Not bullying, not bullyish, not arrogant, not insulting, but aggressive.
And assertive.
Assertive, with class.
Correct.
Now that is what you call, for those of you at home, a soundbite. That is a little part of a broader presentation that the media chose to focus on. How long is that clip? How much? 51 seconds. So the media chose to put that on the front page of the paper. 51 seconds. You know why I didn't cut out the whole clip? On that DBay campus, she spoke for over 12 minutes. Somewhere between 11 and 12 minutes. But that is the 51 seconds that will make the front page. Not the government rentals. So I chose to just cut out the 51 seconds that I knew the media would focus on. Right? We knew, I knew this. I didn't see the front page of the paper until this morning. But when we were doing the editing, I chose 51 seconds of a soundbite, which I know would I make the Bacchanal, but 10 minutes of the actual content that is important to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. When she spoke about our UE campus yesterday in detail, she said, This was a campus that they started to build and they created for people who cannot afford to go to St. Augustine. Right? And she went on to say much more. She said, when she left office in 2015, the campus was almost complete. So don't come now. She said, I'm putting this squarely at the feet of the UB administrators. But of course, you understand? She didn't come to bash the previous administration. She did connect the two, but she didn't come to bash the previous administration. She identified these administrators, what all they was doing for the last 10 years. So don't come now, like all of a sudden, all they wake up from a deep sleep and realize, good, you know, it's a campus down in Debe, we had to open that now. All they was silent for 10 years. You are part of the reason and have to take part of the blame as to why the part of the campus is in the condition it is now and why it is going to cost taxpayers possibly hundreds of millions of dollars to repair. The administrators. And she's right. You cannot fault anything the lady has said. If you're trying to fault anything that she's saying in these press conferences, you're a nitpicker and you're wicked. Because half all was complaining about the same things for the last 10 years. Everything that she brings to the fore now. So here was the argument now with the nitpickers. It's not true. It's a lie. That didn't happen. With the evidence. You understand? The same people who calling for that now was the same people when this lady here, who's currently the Prime Minister, revealed the flight manifest during COVID for the flight that had come in, and she called out all the names from the flight manifest. Delcy Rodriguez and 5 members of PDVSA, and she called out everybody's name. A plane that is sanctioned, a person that, people that are sanctioned, entering the country when your nationals could not. When the media went and questioned the Prime Minister, he said, me? He said, but I don't know who them people are. I don't know who them people. But it was in the diplomatic center. But he don't know who it is. They come for a meeting in the diplomatic center, you know. But 5 men walk in the diplomatic center and you didn't know who it is. And nobody can follow up and say, but PM, how you could not know who it is? How do people check in at the diplomatic center? Did they come for a meeting? If they came for a meeting, who it is line up that meeting? Did you know they were coming here ahead of time? How were they allowed to enter the country but your nationals still outside? Not one of those questions came from the media. They storm here, well it's Trinidad, you could storm anywhere. Right? Not one of those questions came from the media. Not one. I remember that when he sat down there in a kind of grayish, brownish kind of suit jacket he had on. Me? I don't know who these people are. Man, the man looked you understand? And the media sat down so. Nobody in them a follow-up question. Nobody, not one of them. Right? So my point is, she brought the evidence of a flight manifest with the names. We know for a fact the plane land, everything. But the same people that asked her for evidence now is the ones who stay quiet so. And pretend like it didn't happen. Well, I'm sorry for all you, boy. I'm really sorry for all you. Because when all the day come, I don't know how all you going to answer them questions by the gate now. Now, there was an issue of bus passes being given out. And while that is of concern, I don't have time to go into that right now. Because if I go into that and I run that clip, I ain't got time to take calls and then we're going to get a crazy and we're going to run out of time. So I'm going to leave that alone on the bus pass issue. The bus route passes issue. Right? We are a whole family. A man, the whole family are bus route passes, you know? all will be recalled as of July 1st. So all of the people who just enjoying bus route pass, like they was given that out like food card. But they went through all of that in the press conference yesterday. But I'm going back to the phone line. Of course, 327, I still remember that whole number. 2355325. 327 7400. That is the number to call. And the Prime Minister was very clear. Don't test me. Don't test me. Only don't test me. Morning.
Stefan, good morning. Good morning. You have me laughing here. I was just thinking they should have you as the communications minister, because you have us well informed every day. Anyway, they said that where's the evidence and where's the evidence? The evidence left Trinidad some time ago and said that we will be better off. We are better off now. You remember that evidence?
Yeah, I remember that evidence.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, nobody was asking for evidence when he came in and talked about the email gate. Anybody was asking for evidence? And where was Transparency International? You're saying they were asleep. They wasn't asleep, They were wide awake, but they were hiding under a rock.
Yeah.
Okay, goodbye.
Thanks a lot. The Integrity Commission has been asleep like Snow White, waiting for the 7 dwarfs to come and wake them. All you know that? Morning.
Morning.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
I still say follow the money, because in France, we didn't get $100 million to run regional.
Well, he would have been allocated funds to run the local government arm, but I can't remember how much it was exactly.
$100 million. 100. What about the 300? What about the $300 million that they used to demolish the central block? That they say they have no record. The $300 million that they say that the man he not giving back. The $300 million.
That's for the central block in the hospital.
Yeah. That he was demolishing, and he said that he not paying back. You understand?
Okay.
And I could count other complex things. 2.6 million, 2-point-something billion dollars missing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where the money going? I will have followed the money. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. All right, man. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what they got to do. They got to follow the money. You know what I mean? But I agree with what the lady is saying, man. All they don't come now and play like all they have voice now. All they sleeping for 10 years. Leave the place to fall into a place of decay. Morning. Buenos dias. Senor Chicory. I wonder if you feel called Venezuela, boy. Morning, Ricky.
Morning, Stefan.
Morning.
This is what I've been saying for the longest while. The people in this country is allow the country to deteriorate, not the politician. The people now start to wake up, realizing now that it changed, and now we have to face the consequences of answering where the money gone, why the campus went down, why the housing never finished. When we was brain on national TV for the people of Trinidad to be able to stand up and stand up and call on the government to account for everything. The people was just blinded. So no. You understand? No, you have to answer now. You're trying to force the hand of the government now. You have a win on, right? We are ready for them as yet. Later.
Yeah, man.
See you Sunday.
No problem. See you Sunday, man.
Tell Chef call me.
Tell Chef call you. Don't worry. Chef just hear you. He hear you. He hear you. Chef just hear you, man. Don't frighten. Hello, good morning.
Stefan, good morning.
Yes, my dear.
After watching the press conference yesterday, it is extremely clear to see why the ruling from the Privy Council with regards to Imbut and the Auditor General never made a front page as well. Right? The things that the media in this country focuses on is always the things, especially when it's not a PNM government, is always things to make the ruling party look incompetent.
Right.
Yesterday, the majority of questions I saw fielded was why she working from home and if she comfortable working from home. At the end of the day, who traveled more than the last Prime Minister? When he was on the golf course, was he working? When he was on the golf course, he wasn't working. Yes, she's working from home, but she's getting the job done.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? She's getting the job done. At the end of the day, that is what is important.
Correct.
Right? The government campus have a lot of space.
Mm-hmm.
And this is first-hand knowledge. This is not no hearsay. The government campus has a lot of space. It has a lot of government offices that could utilize the government campus.
Okay.
Right? That was the purpose that it was built for by Patrick Manning, to stop paying the set of rent, that the government was paying.
Yeah.
Right?
All right.
I would like to call on the Media Association, start holding your reporters a little more accountable to bringing across facts. Take a little day and watch BBC reporters and see how they report news. Thanks, Steph. Have a good day and enjoy the run.
Yeah, cool. No, it's a serious thing. It's a serious thing that, you know, what we focus on. We are at a position where, this is why it's very important. I'll take this caller, but this is why it's very important. You have to understand how I am looking at things, from a media reporting standpoint, right? Chef, follow me on this. From the word go during the campaign, where they get any money from? Where they get any money from? Where they get any money from? This was a question put to the incoming government, right, when they were on the campaign trail. They got into office. The Prime Minister came in her first press conference. And she said, when they check, most of the ministries at the halfway stage of a fiscal year is reading zero. So they will have to go to the Parliament now, have a media review, so on and so forth, right? In order to allocate funds to deal with what they have to deal with, for the rest of the year. And projects that they want to start and things like that. So we know money was an issue, right? We know that the Prime Minister has said that something is wrong somewhere because we have no money. But we will find the money. Right?
All right.
How are you going to find the money? We go find the money. The next press conference, they come to talk about WASA in great extent. And the members that was getting all kind of money. A man come here yesterday, they collect a package. He told me, he said that is 100% factual, what Barry and them talking. He in the belly of the beast. And spoke to me a little bit on it, right? I ain't going to reveal much because I want to reveal who the person might be and that kind of thing. But anyway, they talk about that and the waste and mismanagement and they say, listen, we're going to start cutting off the top. The media jump up and say, well, listen, these are job cuts in WASA. They say this has nothing to do with the employees of WASA, the laborers, this one, the common man. This has to do with the directors and the management positions that were being abused. So we know cost cutting coming off the back of where we go getting money, the country having, the most ministries having no money, we have to go to get back to the Parliament, media review, allocate funds for the rest of the fiscal year, because somehow, some way, $60 billion that was allocated is not there. Now you have a third press conference, where the lady come and raise the issue with rent issues, government rentals, and you telling me that along the line of the finances and economy of the country, which projects what direction the country is headed in, which also gives people an idea of the state of affairs so that they know, okay, maybe I need to hold back on doing this for a little while the government put things in place, or, or why these opportunities can't be afforded to you right now because financial issues. They come and they talk about these government rental issues to a great extent, and you telling me, don't test me the front page. Come now, man. Ole give me a break with that. Come on, man. Ole, don't do me that now. Don't do me that. Morning.
Blessings, my brother. Blessings.
Yeah, man. Blessings, man. Go ahead. Share thoughts.
I want to put Friday to all the viewers now, Steph.
Yeah, man.
I didn't come to drag nothing, not come to talk like it as quick as possible. First thing first, I cannot be upset with our citizenry about what we get news about now. You want to know why, bro? All these things that our Prime Minister stated, and I'm saying our Prime Minister because I'm very happy with change. But all these things our Prime Minister stated has been in the media during the course of the last 10-year regime. Okay? What I am holding the media accountable for is the regurgitating or lack of this information into the psyche of the public.
Okay.
The country and citizens were literally beaten by oppression, by negligence, by neglect, and by deprivation in a systematic way to ensure that the minds were not focused on where we needed to focus, and the media played a big part in it.
Yeah.
The media highlighted stories that needed to be followed weeks after that they did not. They picked up a set of propaganda and rumors filling that was just a distraction for hungry, depressed people. People were just looking for anything to hold on to. That is why 10 years happened how it happened. I cannot blame society, but I hope people wake up now and see how information affects our society. And the media is to be held 100% accountable because they are the guard dogs of information. So, bro, you have a good Friday. Chef, you guys in the studio, and I hope Trinidad you want to see. Blessings.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot, my brother. And you don't worry, Trinidad, yeah, man. There's the number one. Fellas in the back, could you try to find me the Guardian front page or the Express front page this morning? Because really and truly is only news here. Find me the Guardian in the Express. Just put it. I think there's an electronic version. I want to get crazy now, but find me that. Let me see what they have on the front page. And you're going to get a lot of press briefings because that is what you have to do as a government. You have to communicate with your, and that's why I think she said, and the last government had their press conferences as well. But I think, you know, that is why she said that we don't see it fit to have a ministry of communication because we're quite capable of communicating. I do not, and I think a lot of, unlike the first term, I think that it's going to be more controlled. Right. Because in the last term, man used to just jump out and talk to the media and just, they were too accessible. You have to have an order to your communication. So you don't cause confusion amongst the public. You see, that is where, you see, from the time you have different, it's like Kamala saying, or the Prime Minister saying, I never say nothing about property tax refunds.
Yeah.
Who say about property tax refunds? Oh, the Minister of Finance, look at me here. Ask him where he get any money from. Since he wants to give people refunds. But I never say anything about refunds. You see, that is what you have to keep a cap on. Your ministers can't be saying one thing and you saying another thing. Right? It gives the impression that everybody not on the same page. Right? I'll take this final caller here. Hello, good morning. Morning, final caller. Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, morning, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think, in my opinion, she's the perfect person for the job to run this country. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot. That one was short and sweet. All right, fellas. All you find it yet? Don't test me. Look at it, Guardian.
Same thing.
All you have an AI program that created that to make me look good this morning. PM threatens to take back DB campus amid impasse with UE officials. What is the other one? Small to the top. What do they have there? Ghost rentals. Said to be costing the state 20 million a month. That is a small article. All you find the Express. And then they have the 625 priority bus route passes recalled. I wonder if anybody, let me see, boy, where's my next phone? Let me see if that's somewhere I'll comment earlier. I'll be going to take a break and get to Crazy and our other guest Oh God, my mother knows anything, yes? All right, cool. A man say, boy, one contractor, he whole family on bus route pass. Yeah, see it. Let me see who does usually send me papers on a morning, boy. Guardian. I in some groups, you know, they just post them, you know. Guardian, don't test me. Eh? You get the Express?
Yes,
I really want to see what the Express have on the front page here. Right? I'm looking for the Express, just now. I'll find it here, fellas, just now. I just want to make sure that I ain't going mad now. I want to talk the whole media and then one of them might have pick it up. You got it?
No.
You might have find the Express? All right. I would really love to see it. Honest to God.
I get the update today.
And that is the video that's circulated, eh? Don't test me. Anyway, look on social media, somebody clip it out. Don't test me. Express. Well, one paper's get it. PM calls on landlords to lower prices, clamp down on $500 million rent. Well, amen to the Express. Thank you so much. Amen. Whoever is the chief editor of the Express, good job. That is what your front page is supposed to be about. We take a break. Crazy's up next.
When sunshine is the best for you, nature's best buns are crunchy. The flavor that sings to you, salted, plantain, taste the freshness, naturally sweet. The flavor that sings to you.
Ayo, nature's best bunch.
Adventure lives here, where nature inspires every step.
Set sail and explore the wonders of our islands.
Feel the rhythm of our festivals.
Joyful, vibrant, and unforgettable.
Whether you seek adventure
or tranquility, St. Vincent and the Grenadines has it all.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595. To advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Jamer Day Spas offers a complete range of first-class treatments, facials, waxing, body therapies, body massages, hand and nail treatments, and much more. Check out Jamer for locations.
It's time to secure what matters most. Your family, your home, your peace of mind. Secure them all with Armor Security. Advanced protection starts from just $4 per day. Armor Security, powered by Flow. Partnered with AllPro, inspired by you. Visit us in-store or online at discoverflow.co to learn more.
Introducing Open Minds primary school lessons 100% online. Get quality education from the comfort of your home. Affordable, expert-led online tuition to help your child succeed. Register today. Call or WhatsApp 388-6635. Or visit www.openminds.education.
Before you take your omega-3 supplement, check for the natural product number NPN on the label. This unique code shows that Jameson products have approved rigorous Health Canada testing for safety and effectiveness. Unlike some supplements that carry disclaimers like not approved by the FDA, Jameson omega-3 is the trusted choice, offering 1800 milligrams of EPA and DHA for heart health. Choose quality. Choose Jameson.
Most popular psychic and spiritual healer, Master Santosh Ji. Are you worried about the problems in your life? Are you facing problems in your relationship? Do you have problems in your job or business? Are you facing health issues? Then the only solution. Master Santosh Ji. He is an expert in palm, face and horoscope reading. Know your future and change the way of your life. He is expert in solving problems related to love, relationship, job, health, finance, sexual, enemy, spiritual problem, many more. He removes all negativity and gives good luck. He is specialist in getting back loved ones and ex-love back. Get an effective solution for all your problems. Call Master Santosh Ji at +1 86838438844. Located in all over Trinidad and Tobago.
Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47, Lot 6, Montu Trace in Pinal, is your newest choice for steel construction and fabrication, offering full services in engineering and architectural design, structural steel fabrication and erection, pipe details, storage tank details including fabrication of steel tanks and pipes, all set to API standards. They offer a wide range of services in residential, commercial, and industrial clients, and extend services to customers here in Trinidad and Tobago and across the Caribbean. So, give them a call at 490-2771 or 399-7590. Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47, Lot 6, Montu Trace in Pinal. Reinventing the standard of how we handle steel.
So we're back on the inside, and boy, I can't finish my breakfast here this morning, but I know. All right, so we are back. We are 30 minutes away from the hour of 8 o'clock. We got, one of my favorites here on Breaking Dawn, as always. We have Crazy with us.
Yes.
And Crazy has introduced me to this lovely lady by the name of
Pat Bakira.
Pat Bakira. All right, that's the last name. Is the last name I didn't catch it on Bakira.
Yeah.
All right, nice man, Pat Bakira. So the two of them, they have a music video that they've just released for a song called Honor You.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, Honor You.
Honor You.
Yes.
All right. So first off, we'll start with Pat. I'll start with
Yeah.
Pat.
Oh yeah, of course.
Crazy.
Well, listen,
Prime Minister, make a senator.
No, well, right now, for 10 years I didn't work. For 10 years I didn't work. I was fired. So now I trying to get the job and I'm pushing my culture.
Okay,
because I was talking to Michel Benjamin, I said Michel Benjamin because also says some ties. The culture, this culture here, is the pan, our national instrument.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, so
I love it.
Yeah.
You really have it? Steel pan and take on the tie with the national flag.
National flag, yeah, we pushing, yeah.
Well, I thought you in the parliament and then you went back to the
well, right now.
Something like they make him a senator. I say, well, it's Senator Ayo.
I'm looking like a senator, but right now I'm looking for a job. That is why I dress like this. I had jeans. Yes.
You're sure to get a job?
Right now,
they must give him a job.
They also have the NCC, I think, up for grabs.
Well, they could be the new chairman then.
But I'm looking so.
But why crazy enough to do chairman? Oh, gosh. So, Pat, tell us how you came to bounce up with Crazy, link with Crazy, and collaborate and come up with the song Honor You.
Well, he actually goes to my gym.
Oh, he in the gym with you in the same gym? Center Excellence still?
No, CXL here, yeah.
Right.
CXL in Edward Street. I used to go in the one in Macoya, but you see in Edward Street they have a sauna there. The sauna is good for you're cleaning your pores and things. So I just go to the sauna there.
Right.
So we go to the same gym. It's every day we go to the gym.
All right, so you meet him at the gym?
Yes, I met him at the gym, and I had the pleasure of ministering to him and chatting with him. And I happened to find out that he knows the father of he's deceased now, my ex father.
William, he's the man who do everything.
Okay.
He did the video, that is her son.
Yeah. All right, cool, man. So the son he did the music video. What about the production?
He did everything. He's the future. He's the future of this whole engineer. He also do Trinidad music, all the youngsters.
Yeah.
But he have me now as an elder in the thing. But he does Trinidad music too.
Okay.
With all the youngsters that are coming up.
All
so
right.
I see him as the future of this thing because he's only 20 years old.
All right,
and he did what we'll be seeing here today is he did everything. He did studio work, the engineering, and he also did the video with his camera. Yeah, with his camera.
But you said you had the opportunity to minister, Crazy?
Yeah, well, I had the opportunity to talk to him about Jesus.
Okay.
And then I'm a minister, so.
But that's what, you're right, so you're a minister.
I'm a minister.
But
so.
boy, it's real ministers today, boy. We have open our parliament, we have minister the program, we have ministers in all kind of fun function, you know.
So right. I was showing him, I have my other songs on YouTube, and he was telling me that he has a gospel song as well on YouTube. And, And well, then I asked him if we can do a song together. And
okay.
He said yes.
So the song is a kind of, it is a gospel?
It is gospel.
It's a gospel.
Yeah.
So Chris, I know Destra took a year from
Yes,
she has now.
I love that. Yes, I
saw. Into the gospel.
I was supposed to go to that show, but I had something to do. Because I am a Destra fan.
Right.
And I like what she's doing.
Right.
You know, and she have she have the way she have the voice, she have the looks. And I love the songs that she's singing, you know.
All right, nice one.
But I like that. So
and
she decided,
You yourself, you have sang about put Jesus in your Christmas.
Put
Jesus
that's for
in
Parang.
Christmas long time. That's in Parang.
That is for Parang.
But now we dealing with it in a
this one now we're dealing
genre.
with Crazy for Jesus. Because I met Tambo, who is a gospel man now, Tambo.
Yeah, Tambo.
And he always tell me, say, Crazy boy, look at you, he's 80 something now. He said, why don't you change your name from Crazy to Christly or Christ, you know? So I said, I don't know if that will work with the fans, you know what I mean? But it was a good idea, you know? It's a good idea.
I like that.
I grew up a Catholic. I grew up going to the Catholic. So I'm a Jesus person, you know?
Okay, nice man. So, okay, you all met in the gym, you had the opportunity to minister him, and you got together with the song. Who wrote the song?
I wrote it.
You wrote the song?
He wrote his rap, the rap part in it.
Yeah, she wrote the whole song, but I just fit myself, you know, Crazy for Jesus, inside of the song. After she sang her part, I came in after and do a little rapping. I rapping in my own style, not like Nicki Minaj, but I rapping. No, I rapping with my own style, not like Eminem and them. My own Trini rapping style.
Right.
I think it's something new you will be seeing here in the gospel thing.
All right, great man.
You know, just like how we started the Parang Soca.
Yeah.
And when I started the Parang Soca in 1978, people, you know, it was something new because Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra and them was doing their thing here in Trinidad. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. And then we had the traditional Parang, which is not in English, we Spanish. So when I came now with the English into the Parang, people find it was strange. They say, how you could have English? I say, because these people and them who sing in Parang, they're not mentioning things like pastel, lopino, paramin, you know. So I bring that in to have our local, you know, things
our
into the music.
Local version of local, that's the local Christmas music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so the name of the song is Honor You. All right, and we are going to take it in right now. There's a music video for it. We're going to run that right now. When we come back, Crazy has something to present me. Elena, he ain't forget you.
Elena? No.
Yeah, when we come back, after the video.
Yeah, but I want people to see that you...
Oh, God.
Yeah, I want people to see that you, Stefan, people care about you out there, not only in Trinidad.
Right.
In Toronto. This woman, if you had 500 shows on Breaking Dawn, she must see what's about 499. Because she is a real fan. She is a real Breaking Dawn fan.
All right, nice man. So I'll tell you what, we're going to get to this after we deal with the music video. This is Honor You. Take it in, people.
Crazy for Jesus. Let's go crazy for Jesus.
Every day I find another reason why I love you. I find many reasons I
thy God is one God. As for me and my house, we will worship the Lord. Worship the Lord. Worship the Lord. Because He is the Lord and the blessed Creator. He is the one and only Redeemer. Him as the Lion of the tribe of Judah. He is the one they call me mediator. He cometh like a thief in the night any day. I say to get down on your knees and pray, begging for Jesus' mercy and grace. The love that you get in you will surely embrace. He is the only true King and Savior. He is the one that we call Jehovah. Melchizedek in a high priest order. So come let us sing glory. Hallelujah.
Honor you in my heart. Never wanna be apart.
Never want to be apart.
Just love you.
Love is all I need. Love is all I need. Love is all I need. Love is all I need.
In everything I do. In everything I do.
Love is all I need. 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 Love is all I need.
Your love is all I need. Your love is all I need. Your love is all I need. Your love is all I need. Your love is all I need. Your love is all I need,
All right, man. Nice, man. So that is Honor You, and that is Crazy, and Pat Bentacore, and we have William with us here. That is Pat's son. And he is responsible for shooting the music video and, of course, the production as well.
Production as well with the music,
Nice, man.
engineering, everything.
So, Max William, how you get into music, man? How you get into that vibes, music and the videography?
Well, I always grew up liking music.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, I was always interested in videography and cameras. And,
All
you
right.
know, yeah, so I started doing it from young.
From young, and who else you work with, or who you aspiring to work with in the future?
Well, I work with plenty Trinidad artists.
Right.
But, you know, I aspire to work with more foreign artists.
You want to work with some foreign artists? Yeah. Or anybody you have in mind?
Not really, I just...
Not really as yet.
Yeah.
All right, but you want to work with, you want to get out and do a little, get the experience of working, because, I mean, I remember back in my day in the 90s, I think Hype Williams was the man, you know. When you want a music video in America, you go to Hype Williams. And Hype Williams was the man that everybody used to run down, you know what I mean? So, and then when you look at outside, like when you look at outside...
I tried to link him up with Nicki Minaj right now.
Well, boy, if you link up here, that's a real good link.
Yeah, Nicki Minaj.
That's an excellent link.
Yep. Because we did something on Nicki Minaj, he did it too.
Uh-huh.
We did a tribute to Nicki Minaj because, you know, she's going up for the BET Awards.
Right.
And she's going for Best Female Hip Hop Rapper. She's
Yeah.
going on the 6th of June in the Peacock Theater in California. So we supporting her on that, and if she win that, she put us on our page.
Okay.
You remember when I sing about Marshall?
Yeah.
She put that on her page.
All right, good man.
Yeah, so I mean, we supporting her.
Nice man. Nicki's a big one. Nicki, for me, is the best female rapper ever. That is without bias, eh? I tell you, she's sick. Lyrical genius. So you have Honor You. Kemp, director, tell Kemp, how long that music video was? That is the video that had to run every morning before the show started. Let him know. Alright? So every morning 5 to 6. That is the music video that I want running before Breaking On start. Alright? We don't want the kind of thing we've been getting. So we'll inform programming. No, I'm serious. Because I've been looking for more content like that, like all 15 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe half an hour before the show starts, that we start grooving, gearing down into more music with positive messaging like that.
It will help me too. I'll tell you why. It will get me more spiritual as at my age. If you play that every morning before the show starts, it will help me to keep watching it every morning. I will wake up early, just like Elena, to come and see, and it will help me with my spirituality.
Yeah, of course, but that's what we want. That's what I've been trying to get them at with the programming before the show starts, is to put people in that kind of spiritual space. A little more, a little more vibes, a little more, some little gospel. There's some real nice gospel videos out there. All different genres of music that we could pull and we could put into that 15-20 minute space before the show starts. All right, so look out for that, honor you. So for those of you who've been telling me, Stefan, you know how to switch on from all 10 to, and you've been talking about the kind of music, I mean, with the exception of outside of the carnival season, right? The carnival season is the carnival season. But you all have been telling me, I've been meeting people and they've been bringing that up to me. So I told them, I said, don't worry, we'll put something in place with that, put you in a more spiritual space, because a good way to get on, a good positive way to get up on our morning too, man.
Agreed,
all right? So, before we wrap up here, we gotta get to Elena's gift.
Elena, my sister, who is the biggest fan of Breaking Dawn. She lives in Canada, in Toronto.
Right.
She sent this thing. This is a bag because I don't know. She saw you in St. Thomas Carnival on the show talking about St. Thomas. And I think that you had a bag with some toothpaste and things.
I didn't have a bag. That's why I forget the toothpaste.
Right. And look at, she sent some nice things here. Watch.
Chris in the back. Chris, come. Chris begging me to get a bag.
Yeah, well, all right. Maybe you could have given.
You need a bag, stuff.
Well, you might need this because I know Chris is a man.
Look at my toothbrush too. Jesus, they just know what I'm doing. I get toothbrush too.
Things here.
I look at travel size toothbrush.
Yeah, got the Elena. So you all have things. Plus, she sent $200 for the walk in.
For the walk, yeah.
I will be there Sunday.
Nice man.
I don't make joke and I bring in a pack with me.
No problem.
We're going to run here. Sunday he having his walk now.
Yeah,
so
run Stefan Run.
Yes, I am supporting that because I want to get fit. I go for 100 and change.
Of
My
course.
name is Ayong. If I make 100, it's Ayong all day.
Well, Elena, I want to thank you, of course, for this wonderful gift. I know that my editor is very happy that I have it now. And I'm glad for the travel size toothpaste and the toothbrushes. And of course, I want to thank, of course, Pat, William, and Tracy for coming on this morning, sharing that wonderful music video, that beautiful song with us, Honor You. And yeah, it's going to be played every morning before Breaking Dawn start. All right? Every morning before Breaking Dawn started playing. So we're going to put you in a good space, nice vibes. All right, but we got to take our final break. When we come back, we're going to wrap things up this morning. I have some sponsors to acknowledge for Sunday. And stay tuned. We'll be back after this.
Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47, Lot 6, Montu Trace in Pinal, is your newest choice for steel construction and fabrication, offering full services in engineering and architectural design, structural steel fabrication and erection, pipe details, storage tank details, including fabrication of steel tanks and pipes, all set to API standards. They offer a wide range of services in residential, commercial, and industrial clients, and extend services to customers here in Trinidad and Tobago and across across the Caribbean. So give them a call at 490-2771 or 399-7590. Steel Force Caribbean Limited, number 47, Lot 6, Montu Trace in Pinal. Reinventing the standard of how we handle steel.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors, roti makers. Try Chic Leisha high quality, unbleached, bromate free, all purpose and whole wheat flour. Bleached flour and bromate flour is treated with chemicals that can cause cancer, and this is banned in Europe and many other countries. Chic Leisha flour offers a healthier option, being that it's unbleached and bromate free. It also has a finer grain and a softer texture, lower priced and conveniently packaged in 2 pound, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. Available at groceries and supermarkets. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Chic Leisha Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit them at Warrenville, Canupia. Chic Leisha Limited. Quality you can trust.
Adventure lives here, where nature inspires every step.
Set sail and explore the wonders of our islands.
Feel the rhythm of our festivals.
Joyful, vibrant, and unforgettable.
Whether you seek adventure
or tranquility, St. Vincent and the Grenadines has it all.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Ready to unlock your potential? Welcome to Open Minds Education from preschool to high school. We bring expert tutoring right to your home 100%, with a stunning 450% growth in enrollment. We're transforming education with real results. At Open Minds, it's more than grades, we're building future leaders with academic and life skills. Don't wait. Call or WhatsApp 388-6635 or register now at www.openminds.education.com.
Concerned about the safety and security of your property? Then look no further. At Electromatic Gate Systems, they specialize in fabrication of gates, fencing, and much more. They also provide remote control access for sliding and swing gates and garage doors for residential, commercial, and industrial use. Have a design in mind? They can fabricate and motorize it into reality. Why choose them? They supply Italian-made motors backed by 10 years warranty, and you can ask about their lifetime warranty packages. Electromatic Gate Systems remains the sole authorized distributor for ProfoundNet throughout the Caribbean. Don't compromise your security. Contact them today at 333-GATE. That is 333-4283. Find them on Google, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or visit their website at www.electromaticgates.com. Their team is standing by to assist.
If you're planning an event, make us your first option. At Reality of a Dream, we can make your event memorable. We can assist in planning your corporate functions, moderate gatherings, family occasions, christenings, and more. We also cater for weddings and other special occasions. Our newly renovated venue includes a majestic entryway, which takes you along a path to a fantastic indoor facility which can accommodate up to 80 dining guests. A recently completed, fully air-conditioned, beautifully designed wing, which maintains the theme and flow of Reality of a Dream, adds 30 extra seats for dining guests. In total, we can now seat a total of 110 dining guests. Come see for yourself the splendor that awaits you. Walk along the path and make your way to the breathtaking, well-maintained swimming pool and gazebo, and also the entire grounds of Reality of a Dream. We've also updated the Dream Suite, which comes with all modern conveniences, where guests can enjoy the feeling of an exquisite retreat overlooking the entire area. Reality of a Dream caters to professional events. We provide secured parking for guests, so call us at 332-6880 and ask for Harriet, located at number 15 Moses Avenue, San Juan. Reality of a Dream, making dreams come true every day.
All right, people, so we are back, and just before we wrap things up, I want to remind you, Steel Force Caribbean Limited, located at number 47, lot 6, Montu Trace, Pinal. They are your newest choice for steel construction and fabrication, offering full services in engineering and architectural design, structural steel fabrication and erection, pipe details, storage tank details, including fabrication of steel tanks and pipes, all set at API standards. They offer a wide range of services for residential, commercial, and industrial clients, and they extend services to customers here in Trinidad and Tobago and across the Caribbean. So give them a call on 490-2771 or 399-7590. And Chef also has something that he wants to mention happening Father's Day. What is it, Chef? What's going on Father's Day?
So we have a lot of people ask, Chef, how will you come and taste the food, whatever you're offering and stuff like that. Look, Father's Day weekend, I think Father's Day weekend, I don't know, but the 15th, June the 15th, I'm having a nice Father's Day buffet lunch up at the Academy in Shogunas. It will be advertised, only $350 a person. We have a special price for kids under 13, and we're going to have live entertainment as well too. Book, you're going to be advertised, only booking suggested. We have limited space because we're not so large in space to occupy a full amount.
Yeah.
So the space will be limited, but listen, you're going to enjoy the meal, it's going to be a good price, and we're going to have live entertainment as well. Patronize and support Chef Charles Culinary Academy.
All right, nice one. Of course, Stefan Run is happening this Sunday. I just want to remind people, collection happens today from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. That is today, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. We are here, and we had 429 people come through yesterday. We expect that we're going to get the rest done, well, at least the majority done today, so that I ain't had to come out here 10 to 2 Saturday. All right, but 10 to 2 Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., we will be here on Saturday as well for the people who want to come up on Saturday, all right? Just to acknowledge a few people, NGC, Brand Source, Cannes Poultry, First Citizen Bank, Trinidad Import and Export Bank, Pristine Dental Solutions, Extra Foods, Habib's, Carib Brewery, Richard Ramdeen Singh, Aventa, Guiltless Gourmet, Sasha Cosmetics, Caribbean Airlines, Gigi's Travel, La Parkan, Ultra Farm, Sun Plaza, Himalaya Wellness USA, KISS, SM Jalil, Regal, Rise Physical Therapy, also Angels Holistic Therapy, Wheelhouse Pub, Saini's Gift Shop, Joseph Nahus and Sons, Shamir, Shobi Jasalon, True Sculpt by CKR, Master Key Services, Eclipse, Sinka Designs, Caribbean Flavors, Roshini, Dr. Ken, oh no, we already did that, Pristine Dental Solutions, Streamline Solutions Mailing Limited, Indus Merchants, Price Smart, Chef Shiraz Culinary Academy, Dark Blue, Metropolitan Bookstore, Queen's Royal College. Also, thank you to them, Central Neon, all right, Signs Are Us. We also have Ramps. Remember Ramps? Ramps has come on board as of yesterday. They made a donation towards the Stefan Run. So Ramps Logistics, thanks a lot. And we also have to thank Empower. Empower Fitness will be handling the warm-up as they usually do and the warm-down. So thanks to Marissa and the whole Empower crew. Thank you so, so much. All right, other sponsors include, in terms of the prize money, Blazers Bar, Tragrit Road in Woodbrook, Mr. Monroe and Movie Tong, Digimaniacs, J. Millington Paint Supplies, Beyond Petroleum, Financial and Forensic Accounting Services, Deonorine Small Engine Repairs Limited, Miss Miscellaneous, iDefect, and Digimaniacs. And I do not think that I forgot anyone. Oh, I hope I did not. It's a lot. 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 All right, TrinbagoEvents.com, Sasha Cosmetics. Thank you to so many of you. Sun Plaza, Synergy TV. All right. Of course, you know, Stefan Run also brought to you by Stefan Reach Productions, which I never mentioned. But Stefan Reach Productions, we do handle events. All right, well, we do events. Okay, so after Sunday, we're on to the Christmas party, which we're going to try to organize very early. And I'm going to try to organize this run as early as August for next year, 2026. I have a lot on the plate this year. All right, so we got 13 birthdays. I know we're going over our time. Immediately following the repeat of this program, the Sanborn Revival Ministries through the Christian Union Church, you're going to get a nice sermon from them. So look out for that coming up immediately following the repeat of this program. Good morning, Stefan. I would like to wish my mom-in-law, Asha Khan, a happy birthday. May all your wishes come true. Asha, from your husband, grandkids, Amir, Fazir, Zahir, and Samir, her son, Shamir, and Barry, and daughter-in-law, Adita. All right, have a blessed day. Nice, man. Also, Blessed Earth Day to mother from Onika and the family. They want you to know they love you bad. All right, so moms, Onika and the family, they love you bad. We didn't get your name though. All right, let's say Blessed Earth Strong Mother. All right, also, we got to say good morning and happy birthday to Makeda, right? Wishing her a blessed birthday. She celebrated today, 23rd of May. This is love from her mom, Joanne, and all of her family and friends. And they watch the program every day from New York City. Also, we would like to send birthday greetings to Shreya Williams, who will be celebrating her 8th birthday today. And this message is coming from France with lots of love, hugs and kisses from Auntie Deborah, Uncle JB, and Maxine. We hope you have a great birthday, and they say they miss you and they can't wait to see you again. All right. Love from France, boy. Je ne sais quoi. But mon petit, mon petit. All right. Happy birthday to Austin Lyons, the original Super Blue, who will be celebrating his birthday on Sunday. Hope you have a fantastic day, and may the good Lord continue to pour out his richest blessings upon you. From your manager, children, grandchildren, fans, friends, and family, enjoy your day on Sunday. Also, belated birthday greetings going out to Chanel Ramsing Mohammed, who celebrated her birthday yesterday, the 22nd. And that was one day before her brother Aaron Ramsing. May she also enjoy God's blessings and her family. Husband Emil and her two boys, Amir and Samir. All right? And also from her roots, her father, mother, and brothers. All right? Lovely. Roots. And of course, we have Aaron in a separate one. So happy birthday going out to Aaron Nathan Ramsing today. May he enjoy his birthday with Allah's richest blessings from his family, and hope he starts one soon. Lord have mercy.
Pressure.
And this is coming down from his father, mother, brothers, and sister. The pressure is on, my brother. Shouting out the biggest happy birthday to our sweet and amazing Shreya. Oh, we got this one already. I leave it up. This is from somebody else. With so much love from mom, dad, Shania, Saraya, and grandma. We are all so proud of you and love you more than words can say. You light up our lives with your smile, your laughter, and your big heart. Here's to a magical day filled with fun, cake, and all your favorite things. Happy 8th. All right, nice man. So she get it from France, and then she get it from her family. Ooh, she's popular boy. Happy birthday wishes going out to Sion in St. James, coming out from Auntie Lydia, Sheena, and family. So Sion, happy birthday to you. And then we have all the love to the most amazing woman I know, my mom, Suzanne Dulan. Happy birthday, Queen. Your strength, love, and your laughter light up every room. Wishing you all the joy you give to everyone else today and always. Birthday greetings coming down from your husband, Shastri, your daughter, Jewel, and your son, Josiah. May God bless you, and they love you dearly. Nice man. What we got? 3 more. Woo. Good morning, Breaking On team. Wishing our son, Lebby, a happy 10th belated birthday. Love you lots, and you have evolved into your own incredible individual. May the words of the Lord be a lamp for your feet, a light on your path. Mr. Reese, I sent the email, seemed to get lost. Okay, didn't get lost. All right, it's here. All right, nice. Happy birthday going out to Levy, man. And 2 more. Woo, and then we're done. I've gone way over. Pleasant morning. Would like to wish my son, Terrell King, a happy 15th birthday coming from his mom, Teresa Josling, and sister Anessa. All right? And finally, because I have to be on point from 9 a.m., and I still have one thing to run out the road and get, But good morning to you. Could you wish my daughter, Katlea Rupchan, a beautiful happy birthday. She'll be 6 years old and she watches the show every morning before she goes to school, coming from her grandparents, Vernon and Marsha, and mother Melissa, coming from Point Fortin, all the way from Point Fortin. Happy birthday to you, my dear. All right, so people, we are out. Remember, collection is today and tomorrow. Today, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Please come down to Synergy TV Studios, 19 Arpita Avenue in Woodbrook, and collect. All right? I will see you on Sunday. For those of you who are headed to the run, and for the rest of you, I will be back on Monday, and we will keep the jamming going. So, Chef, thanks a lot for a wonderful breakfast. I enjoy the devil eggs and everything else. Thanks to Crazy and Pat and William, and we are out until Sunday and Monday.
Good morning. Welcome to Breaking Dawn.